Good evening. My name is Robert, and I try things on Thursdays, Sundays. I try whatever I feel like. This week I feel like spinning the wheel, but first I wanted to show you this Elmo that is shrugging in time with the music. There we go. Anyway, good evening. I was spotting some bugs in code for a thing, and I need to check on the deploy log and see whether it's actually listening properly. That was 707. Oh wow, that deployed really fast. Okay, cool. We have a new deploy. Let me just make sure the event is right. Yes. Okay. So I can get rid of this. And we have this. We have our wheel that we're going to spin. So I've got, how many options do I have? 40, what is that, 1? Because one of them is just end the stream, and then the other one is cross-stitch, which I can do. I'd have to move around an HDMI cable. But I could do cross-stitch also. So, 41 games to try. Last week I tried Be a Rock, which was kind of annoying and pretentious, and I read this in a review, and so it's probably poisoning my view of it, but it did try to tell me how I was feeling about stuff that as The Rock. And like, the thing that kept coming up to me was like, you know, you have these questions, you don't know what this, that, or the other is, and you know, you want an answer, and you know, what is this strangeness, whatever. If you just wake up one day as a rock with no memories, how do you know what's normal or strange? How do you know that there's an answer to be had? How do you know what an answer is? So some of the basic premise of the samsara logic that they're trying to put in there is not right. And then also I tried, what else did I try? What was the other thing I tried? Hold on. Look that up. Grimhook. Grimhook was great. It's a demo from a studio that hopefully is going to do more, but this was like a 30-minute playthrough thing, and basically it was just introducing the mechanics of the game and getting you to the starting point, basically, or, you know, past the prologue and all that. And I wish there was more of it. And in fact, I went and wrote that in a review on the game's page on Steam. And then I scrolled, and in the developer notes, or the news, I guess, I opened that up, and the first line was, you know, we've had incredible feedback from all of our players, and there's one thing that's abundant and clear. You want more. And I'm like, yes, I do want more. It was a fun game. They should do more of that. So we'll see what we get this week. Excuse me. It's hot. It is hot today. We had a high over 100. It's probably still somewhere around there. Let me check. 95. Yeah, high of 100. Okay, high of 100. Currently 93, which is amazing. Love it. And then we get thunderstorms on Wednesday, and things are going to cool down about 10 degrees after that. But Monday is supposed to be high of 102. Now, I'll believe that when I see it, but I am so glad, thankfully, that summer is going out with a bang instead of a whimper. Now, I will say, this is the Midwest. This is a temperate zone. So fall starts September 1st on the dot. Period. I've been here, been in the this temperate, you know, band across the center of the United States. You know, way down in the south, it's technically, based on average temperature and rainfall, a tropical region. So we're north of that. We're in a temperate region that gets all 4 real seasons, except winter lasts half the year or more. Anyway, so fall starts on September 1st. We moved to Indiana in December of 2017, correct? Or 16. It was 16. It was December of 2016. So I've been through 17, 18. So 7 years I've lived in the Midwest. I don't like that. So I've been through 7 full cycles of seasons, and on the dot, September 1st, that's fall. We get highs in the 70s, not the 80s or 90s or 100. And, you know, lows in the 50s, 60s, whatever. And then it just gets cooler from there. And then spring does start like April 1st, but it's spring. It's Midwest spring, meaning highs in the mid 60s, but lows are still in like the 30s, maybe to 20s. And there's still a good chance of snow and whatnot. And we don't get actual real warm temperatures until like late May, potentially June. And I hate that. Hate it. Take me back to the South. I want hot. I didn't spend nearly enough time outside today. I was playing Immortals Phoenix Rising, which is a really, really long game. It's basically Breath of the Wild, though, with Greek mythology. There are even, like, all the shrines are these Tartaros vaults, and then in each region is a big dungeon at the end, which is a lot like the Divine Beasts, and there's a god that you help in each region, a lot like the... what are they called again? The champions of the different races. So it's all the same thing. And then right in the center, where Hyrule Castle is whatever the mountain is that Typhon is buried under. I forget what it's called. What is that called? In Greek mythology, what mountain is Typhon buried under? It is Mount Etna. Cast into Tartarus, or buried beneath Mount Etna, or in later accounts, the island of Ischia. Ischia, really? That's where my cousin's husband's family is from. Ischia, isn't that in Italy? Isn't this a Greek myth? Whatever. Anyway, so right in the middle is that mountain, and there's, 4 or 5 regions around it. There's the starter region that you can't leave until you get the glider. Anyway, but it's still fun, and it's even visually really similar. It's still fun. My absolute favorite thing about this game is after completing certain challenges, you collect these coins of Charon, who is the ferryman across the river Styx. And these are coins that theoretically are used to pay him. Anyway, you collect these out of these like portals, these rifts in the air. And every once in a while, she goes to reach into this portal and the coin just flies out and ping right in the head. And it's hilarious. Love it. And then there was a tiny baby Athena. Well, tiny. She was like 10-ish. And she was adorable. The rest of the gods are, let's see, we got Hephaestus, Ares, and I think there's another one that I need to rescue, and I can't remember who it is. Who are the gods you have to... Who are the gods you restore in Immortals Phoenix Rising? Athena, Ares, Aphrodite, Hephaestus. Oh, it is only 4. Okay. So, Ares and Hephaestus are going to be a lot less cute than helping Athena and Aphrodite. Especially Athena. She was fucking adorable. But it's a fun game. It's worth trying. I don't remember when exactly I got it. I think, according to the logs, I played it in like 2020 or 21. One of those. And then I guess I dropped it for something else I wanted to play more, but I'm enjoying it now. Yeah. So, I don't know if I've talked about this, but more than likely, we are going to be moving somewhere. And the likeliest place that we're going to be moving is back to Indiana on the, I think I did say this, on the west side of the state rather than the east side of the state. And so there are things that we're going to have to do to prepare for that. one of those things is I want to drink down our booze. We apparently have a lot of alcohol sitting around in different places, and I had 2 entire totes full of alcohol, wrapped up in towels and to protect the bottles and everything. But when we moved here, we had 2 full totes, and I don't want to do that again. So one of the things that I'm trying to do is drink it. So I've got a barley. Oh yeah. Got a barley wine that I got a couple of years ago from the brewery in the town that we moved from most recently. Ooh, that is dirty. Ooh, that's dirty. I don't have like a paper towel or anything to wipe that with. I guess I gotta use the edge of my shirt. Ugh. Hope none of that gets into my glass. I'm gonna pour this out. Anyway. Yeah, that's not working so well. Anyway, so it's a barley wine. I didn't care for it very much when I first got it. I was excited about it because it's like Wood Butcher bourbon barrel aged barley wine. I think that's what I don't like, is that it's bourbon barrel aged, but it is 11.8%, which is not as strong as it felt like last night. I got home from work and had one of these, and I was like 4 ounces in and feeling it hard. What was I saying? And I had eaten, so I'm not sure why it hit me so hard, but this glass, I'm sorry, I didn't hold it up high enough for you to see. This glass is just barely the 16 ounces of the can, and I'm gonna have to slurp this off the top. Hold on. In fact, it's maybe an ounce shy of 16. And dang it, I spilled all over the desk. I'm gonna run and get a towel from the laundry room. The laundry room is literally on the other side of that wall. And there was a load of clean towels in the dryer that I have neglected to pull out. Anyway. Anyway, barley wine. It's better this time around. Maybe because my tastes have matured. Maybe because it matured in the can. I don't think that beer is like wine in that once you put it into your final container, it's gonna no longer, or no, never mind. That's not like wine. Wine gets better as it ages too. It's not like liquor, where once you put it into your final container, it no longer is gonna change at all. I think, yeah, that's why people put, the big 16 or 20 or however many ounce bottles in their basements to age beer. I don't know. Anyway, I bought a box of Ho-Hos on Friday. There was a coupon, $2. Pretty good deal if you ask me. Alrighty, let's spin. Let's figure out what we're playing. Intravenous. This is a new one that I just got recently. Remind me what this is? Let's get it installing, and then I'll go to the store page. So, why did I get this? Oh man, this looks difficult. So it's a top-down stealth shooter. Oh man, this looks tough. I guess I got it because it was free. It doesn't actually look that good to me. Oh, hello, creator. Okay. Well, that's installed, so let's give it a try. Let me change my category here. "207 people follow this game. Interesting. Ads in 50 seconds. Give this a shot." Explosive squat games. Optimal play using keyboard and mouse. Roman Glebenkov. Okay, give this a try. Let's do this easy. Achievements are disabled. Infinite save files. Receive 1/3 less damage. Enemy reactions are noticeably worse. Player makes 35% less noise. Armor is 40% more effective. Masochist. Everyone dies in one shot. Armor negates all damage if not penetrated, but breaks in one shot. Health level influences your movement speed. Oh. Falling bodies make noise. This does seem really, what's the word? Realistic. But no, I'm gonna be easy. Excuse me. Why aren't tactical reloads on by default? Prologue. City. What's the matter, Steve? Fall asleep or something? Yeah, Charles. The sound and smell of gunfire made me want to take a nap. Well, shit, man. Don't fall over with that thing in your hands. I wouldn't want you to get caught in the misfire by a lousy shot like you. That's not what a misfire is. A misfire is when it doesn't fire. This guy doesn't know anything about guns. Nothing. This guy made a shooter game without knowing about how guns operate. I am 3 lines into the text here, and I'm already mad. Screw you, man. Bet I can handle the targets faster than you. Oh yeah, I want to bet you're on. I win, and tonight the drinks are on you, and I mean a good amount of drinks. But when I kick your ass, I'll have that bottle of whiskey you've got. Okay, so I'm at the range. This weapon has an alternative firing mode. Press X to switch the fire mode. Okay. Full, semi, or full burst. So I don't know. What am I supposed to be shooting? Well, oh, just the one directly in front of me? Okay. R to reload. Okay. Sure, let's do tactical reload. Oh. Yeah, okay, maybe I don't want to do tactical reload. X to toggle the fire mode. Grab the pistol, get used to it while you're at it. I was gonna say the pistol better not have a full on. Let's have at it if you think you're that good of a shot. Eat with your brother? Okay. What about right mouse button? Okay, the older brother's gonna die. What is happening here? Oh, it's just a guy with shoulder pads breathing? Nobody's arms go like this when they're breathing. Big brother's gonna die. Degenerate. Well, brother died. Or he's in a coma. I ended up in the hospital? Oh, we both did. Brother's in a coma. Gave an interview to the police and they said they'd turn the city upside down looking for those junkies. Charles passed away the next night. Yeah. Am I Steve? What do you mean there's nothing? It's been a fucking month. Do it myself. Should I get the phone? Can't reach the phone. Guns are loud. Only the VP9 can be considered a truly quiet for a firearm. Okay, so how do I sneak up behind an enemy to quietly choke them out? Adjust your movement speed with the mouse wheel.
I'm just here for the food.
Hi, Rubinsky. Hold left shift to sprint. Okay. Okay. Wait. Wait, how do I... Oh, okay. So it didn't tell me I had to scroll through these options about carrying. You're playing Uncharted? That cozy murder mystery was decent, but it had baking recipes in the back? Can I drop it out the window? Whatever. So what kind of recipes did it have? And did you try any of them? C to perform a melee strike. Strikes from the back, knock enemies out instantly. Okay, so he's pointed that way. See you. Please don't tell me you're going to go down here. Okay, so do you... It mentions sour peach pastries, and then in the end they put in the recipe. Okay, spicy chocolate latte that you'll try eventually, and a peach recipe you need to get ingredients for it, but absolutely will be testing it. Where's my goal even? Oh, I can dump a body in the dumpster. Okay, so he goes back and forth here. Okay. Where is my goal even? I have not played this game. I'm not sure why you're feeling that way. Okay, so he doesn't come all the way this way. Where does this go? I don't know. Can't find out. Okay, I'm assuming Boss Man is going to be here in the middle. Maybe? Oh, this is where I was. Okay. Okay, well, let's see if I can... Are they killing each other? That's great. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Are you coming in here? Okay, you're not coming in here. Wait, so who am I trying to get? Unload weapon? I don't know what that means. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. There's no, like, objective listed anywhere. You DM'd me this game? That's why I have it. I am super unclear on what I'm supposed to be doing. Super unclear on what I'm supposed to be doing. Guess I have to assume I'm going that way. H to holster weapon, okay. And then H again to unholster, okay. That big building looks important. I need to check it out. Which big building? This one? This one? That way. I have already forgotten what this is called. Intravenous. Why is it called that? Body in the dumpster. Soda can. Oh, I guess maybe to cause a distraction. Rubinsky, hold on a second. Why did you say you were late? Playing Uncharted. Which Uncharted? I tried playing Uncharted 4 not too long ago for the second time. 4. I don't know. I just had trouble with the fact that it was just like a series of free climbing runs interspersed with really, really long cutscenes. Ah, right. Ah, frick. I'm dead. Not your favorite Uncharted, but you're in the middle of it. I got... Where was I? I think I was in the middle of the auction, or no? Yes? I can't remember anything after the auction. Seriously, starting all the way over. Oh, now I get tutorial messages. Well, I mean, there have been some tutorial messages, but... See to perform a melee strike. Throw you in a dumpster as well. There probably was a closest. You just needed something. It was 7:30 p.m. and you spent too much on your car, so you needed to go out. Needed not to go out. Gotcha. Wait, I can only put one body per dumpster? Lame. Does this count as a dumpster? Okay. So typically with stealth games, I like to basically take everybody out. Is there a window over here? I think there's a window over here. Or no, there's not. I want to get in and take him out. But I don't want to trigger the cutscene. Oh, hey. With these dorks. Holy shit, you killed him! Are you gonna run this way? No, you're going that way. Okay. Vent shaft, cover it up. Can I... Holy crap! Huh! Didn't know that was a thing. Ads in 1 minute. How has your weekend been, Rubinsky? Well, I mean, it's not like I couldn't have climbed through that window, I guess. He's out. There we go. Now they can't see me when I open the door. You start teaching tomorrow. Well, meetings for school. School already started here, like, last week? 2 weeks ago? Last week. I mean, I guess I'll take your ammo. But I'm pretty sure my gun is like this 9mm deal. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Oh, that's going to be a nice opportunity to take him out. Can I jump over this wall? Is that a thing? Well, you know what? I think it'd be better to do it over here. Some started here. Okay, so I'm jumping over the wall. I thought that other guy was patrolling up to here. Guess not. I will hop over once that guy passes me. Right. His body. Wait. Did I swap weapons with him? No. Okay, I picked him back up is what happened. Okay. So... yeah, let's go and take care of this guy. Sitting duck. They are gonna open doors. I don't know why I had the option to use the bat. There's no vent for me to climb through. 15 plus 1 in the chamber. Are they not coming for me? Alright, gonna take my chance to get out of here. Oh, crap. you ever give up? Does my detection meter go down? Okay, so you know I'm in here. You can't see me though. Okay, so you're not gonna go in here after me. That's fine. Can't go that way. Right. I am out of ammo. One of our boys is dead. Get your gun ready. One of you killed him, dumbass. Okay, I'm getting annoyed at this. This is annoying. I'm done. I suppose it's well made for what it is, but like, just not my jam. Not a fan. What? No, I don't need to upgrade. I'm already upgraded. Properties? No, I'm wanting to remove it from whatever. Single player. Okay. Spin. Trans-Siberian Railway Sim. Okay. That is so delayed. Why is it so delayed? Or why is it not playing? What's going on? There it is. Why? Why was that so delayed? I'm gonna blame sound alerts. What was it that it picked? Damn it, what did it pick? Not intravenous. Right, Trans-Siberian Railway Sim. That's what it was. Okay. Trans-Siberian Railway Sim. There it is. Get that installed. That's going to be a fairly big download. But this is going to be basically what it sounds like. You are a Russian train operator. And you shoot people. Get behind the controls of a classic Russian locomotive and see if wild animals, bad people, strong frosts, and a constantly breaking locomotive is able to stop you. Try to survive on the longest rail line in the world. And yes, drink. Oh, this is just the prologue. So it's not the full game. So what's the full game? There it is. Bam. That'll be interesting. $10.43 gigs for a prologue for a demo. It's pretty big. Ugh. I guess I should change my category. Railway Simulator. There it is. Do you have a Switch, Rubinsky? Like a Nintendo Switch? So yeah, I should learn that beer and bourbon really don't mix. Like, I don't hate this as much as I did, but I don't love it. It's beer, very strong beer, or pretty strong beer, that's been aged in bourbon barrels, which is fine for what it is, but for me, just beer plus bourbon is just not a thing. Not too many games. I have, like, maybe a dozen physical cartridge games, and then maybe 6 or 8 digital games, I think. Anyway, I ask because I've been playing Immortals Phoenix Rising on the Switch, and it's probably available on other platforms. And it's basically Breath of the Wild, but Greek mythology. It's a very similar visual style. There are like 6 basic regions. Hold on, 6 basic regions. You've got the starting region. It's not bad. You need to try Peanuts in Coke. I've heard about that. It's called Immortals Phoenix Fenyx Rising. I don't think it's super expensive, but it's a very, very, very large game. But there's like 6 regions, and you know, the mini dungeons like the Breath of the Wild shrines, and then at the end of each region there's a big dungeon, a lot like the Divine Beasts, and in each region is a god that you have to help. Very similar to the champions in Breath of the Wild. And then, of course, right smack in the middle is Typhon's prison that he has broken out of under Mount Etna, with just like the, what's it called? What is it called? Castle in Breath of the Wild. And then there's, you know, random events where Wraith versions of what are they called? Classic heroes come and attack you. Achilles, Hercules, or Heracles, Atalanta, and Odysseus. And then, of course, the starter region that you can't get out of until you get the glider. Hermes is your, not really sidekick, but the guy who teaches you all the things. What else? It is technically an open map. It's not level locked. You can go wherever you want. It's just you're probably going to die. Hydrate or dihydrate. I'm having fun with it. My favorite part so far has been that, okay, so the gods you help are Aphrodite, Athena, Ares, and Hephaestus. I went like clockwise around the map. The first one that it leads you to helping is Aphrodite. And then from there you can go anywhere. And I went clockwise, and that went to Athena. And I think the next one is going to be Hephaestus, and then after that would be Ares if I continue in the same direction. And Athena, this is a little bit of a spoiler. You know what? Rubinsky, let me know if you want a spoiler about Athena in this game. Almost there. There it is. English. Oh, confirm. Unfinished and unpolished games that need some changes, improvements, and optimization. The rail transport and locomotive control have been simplified and may differ from reality. We recommend playing in survival mode because it's the leading game mode that is constantly being developed. However, for those who are not interested in survival mechanics, a simple simulator mode is available. Leave feedback, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Settings seem kind of loud. Spoilers are fine. Okay. Athena, her, as far as having her power stolen from her, gets transformed into like a 10-year-old, and she's adorable. Like, you just want to just squeeze her and squish her because she's so cute. And then when she gets her regular form back, she's very pretty. Prettier than Aphrodite, I would say. And Aphrodite, don't hear me say that. Wait a minute. Okay, simulator. Complete missions for the Mafia. Okay, I'll try the survival mode, I mean. I will be Tribor. No, don't skip the tutorial. Don't say what? That Athena's prettier? Yeah. She's more mature looking than Aphrodite. Aphrodite's face is very round and mildly cherubic. Railway passengers and employees, the private carrier Comrade Misha has been restored to service the freight line. We wish you a pleasant and safe journey. Have I learned nothing? I have not. Oh, the whole thing is commentated by Prometheus and Zeus. Good to see you, old comrade. Now it is time to get back on the railway tracks and prove you are the best at what you do. While holding a railway post, you will be working for Sibirskaya Bratva at the same time. You know it is a difficult one, but I promise you are going to be paid well for every completed assignment. -29°C, -20°F. Siberia. Bear in mind how long it took us to convince the director to reissue a license for you. He said that he has a lot of transport orders for you on the route to so you cannot let him down because you will go back to the Gulag. Krasnoyarsk. Before you start, brush up on your driving skills in a locomotive. So my understanding of Russian is that articles really aren't a thing here. So like the or a or that or whatever, not really a thing. I am at the Novosibirsk Zapadny railway station. That is apparently what that says. I can sprint. Oh, and I have hunger, thirst, alcohol, hangover, illness, hypothermia meters. Oh, in the lower left corner, you can see the status of your money. I didn't realize these were tutorial messages. In the lower right corner, there's information about the temperature. Yes. Top left corner, character stats. Make sure that they are at the right level. For example, you can enter buildings to keep warm, okay? Go shopping. Make sure you buy enough food and beverages to survive until the next store. Okay. Do I like... Okay, I buy these individually. I have no idea. That's milk? What about alcohol? I am Russian. Ooh, a knifey. $3. Yeah, I'll buy a knife. Use the scroll wheel to manage your inventory. Okay. Oh, what are you selling? Bread. Rye bread, white bread. Oh, and then you guys. I didn't see you over here. What is that? A saw! $100 for a chainsaw, probably to cut ice. Or cut trees that have fallen across the tracks, probably. Flashlight, probably gonna need that. What are these? Sprats. Is it food? Is that food? Press Q to open and close the small inventory. Press I to open the large inventory and manage more items. Okay. Do that. In some places, you can buy weapons for hunting and self-defense. Okay. Go to your locomotive. Hold on. Hey! Here's the vodka. No, beer. I thought you stopped drinking. No. Make sure to give me beer. 6-pack. That's what I'm gonna get. I'll buy 2 sprats, 3 sprats. I am thirsty. Okay, I'll buy some milk. Do bananas and fruit go bad in my inventory? with it being -20 out here, all of this stuff is going to be completely frozen. I want the sideways one. I'll buy the white bread. Okay. Okay, so I am thirsty. That's beer. Locomotive, this way. Mafia shop, over there. P-I-V-O. Pivo? Pivo? That's a couple hundred meters away. Do I need to cross?
And his name is
It's John Cena! Hi, Errant Knight. That one triggered way faster than the Sweet Victory that Rubinsky played a little bit ago. We're in Siberia. It's -20. Pivo is Russian for beer, like one of 10 words you know in Russian. What are the other 9? What does blyat mean? Howdy, need to do the thing with the cats, but thought you'd say hello first. Am I like your reminder about doing the insulin? Or do you just happen to do the insulin at the same time as you come and see me? My nose is itchy. I have reached the locomotive. You could finally sell that scrap beat. There's always something wrong with it. Yeah, true. What are these things? Okay, enter the cabinet in the first section of the locomotive. To do this, look at the locomotive door and move forward. Okay, did that. Top right corner, there's information about the nearest important points. Okay. Some locomotive functions are blocked during the tutorial. Okay, like the brake candle. Stand by the side mirror and press E. There it is. Inspection mode. Performs the functions of viewing the status of locomotive parts and the external camera. Navigate using the mouse and keyboard. Whoa. This is definitely something they don't actually have in Russia. So are locomotives like privately owned? Press T to view the condition of the various parts of the locomotive. Okay. If you move closer to each part of the locomotive, information about its condition will be displayed. Oh geez, all these parts. What? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of individual parts to keep track of. Locate the broken part and replace it with a new one. Okay. Is the mirror broken? Or the speedometer? Okay. To do this, exit inspection mode and add the adjustable wrench to your inventory. How do I exit inspection mode again? How did I go into inspection mode? Oh, E to exit. Okay. Insulin's usually at 8 a.m. and p.m. Just running late right now. Gotcha. Okay, so I need to leave the locomotive. Grab the wrench. Go around. Wait a minute. How do I... Oh, okay. So flashlight needs to stay there. Beer needs to stay there. Sprats can come out and the wrench can come down. Unscrew the screws of the speedometer with right mouse button. Put away the adjustable wrench and remove this broken speedometer using the left mouse button. Okay. Put the new speedometer in the empty space. E to put to inventory. Free speedometer. there it is. Need the wrench again and put the screws in. Alright, we can sell used parts at the scrapyard. Hi, James. Did you kill a crinkle ball? What's up, big man? Come on. Hi, big boy. Exclamation mark kitty to count the number of times the cats have shown up. What's up, big boy? Hey, Google, what's the temperature? Feels like 97 out there, but 88 in actuality. Locomotive is ready to start. Remember to inspect the condition of parts and replace them on time to avoid damage. They wear out constantly, yes. Turn on the small compressor switch in the engine room in the second section of the locomotive. The small compressor must be started first. Okay, second section back this way. Damn right I'm hotter than you, Rubinsky. Okay. Okay. The small compressor provides pressure to pantographs when there is no pressure in the main reservoir. What the heck is a pantograph? Turn on the radio. Can do. 96 for you? Well, like I said, it's only actually 88. It feels like 90, whatever it is. Turned on the radio, okay. Platform 3, okay. This was information from the dispatcher about your current transport order. You can press the call button to listen to the last radio message, okay? Turn on the pantograph's power switch on the control panel in the cabin in the first section to supply the locomotive with electricity, okay? The red light shows that electricity is supplied from the battery. I see that, okay. Turn on the pantograph 1 and 2 switches, okay, on the panel to raise them. Wait for the pantographs to reach the electric line. What the heck does that mean? Oh, okay. The red light has gone out, okay. The main current on the panel shows 3300 volts. It means that electricity is supplied from the pantographs now. The fuck is a pantograph? Turn on the heating first set and heating second set switch to maintain the right temperature in the cabin. Okay. Which are what? That way. Temperature cannot fall below 5°C. Okay. Keep the doors and windows closed. Can do. Turn on the compressors switch on the panel. I'm just supposed to be able to tell what that says? The main reservoir indicator on the panel shows as it is filling up. The pressure in the main reservoir indicator must be at least 4 kilograms per square meter for the engines to work properly. Where is this display? What is it here? Oh, okay. We are at 7.8 kilograms per square meter, 8 and rising. Okay. Turn on the KVC switch that starts the controller for the supporting engine. Okay. The red light on the first row and second column means that KVC is on but not yet working. It needs to be reset. Okay. Press the KVC release switch to reset the supporting engine. Okay. Has been reset. Red light has gone out. That means KVC is working. Okay. Turn on the BV1 switch that starts the controller for the main engine. Means BV1 is on but not yet working. It needs to be reset too, so I'm assuming, yep, the one next to it. Okay. BV1 is working. Okay. Second row, first column has gone out. Means that the engines are turned on. Gotcha. When you lower the pantographs and then raise them up again, remember to reset the engines. I'm gonna know how to steal a train after this. Yeah, like a 60, 70-year-old train in the middle of Russia. Turn on the engine cooling low speed switch that starts the engine cooling during normal movement, okay? Prepare the brakes. Set the brake blocking handle to brakes released position, which is which one? Okay, fill the leveling reservoir and the brake line with a pressure of 5.5 square kilograms per square meter. Where? I'm assuming it's on the brake controller, but like... What? A train is a train? No, no. No. Things are going to be very different on more modern trains. Okay. Hold on a second. I need some milk. That's milk. Where is the control for this? Is it back that way? No, it's got to be in here. So that's... Where's the control? Damn it. Brake handle. Selector handle. What am I trying to do? Set the handle, oh, main brake handle to the release and charge position. Okay, all the way at the other side, okay. Okay, the leveling reservoir and the brake line indicators on the panel show how their equalizing reservoir and brake lines are filling up. The pressure is used for braking. If you maintain more pressure in the brakes, you can brake longer and harder. Maintaining pressure for whatever more than half a minute will expose the locomotive to damage. Do not exceed this limit. Okay, 5.7 kilograms per square meter. Leveling reservoir, brake line. So this is high, okay. Set the main brake handle to service. Stopped at 6 kilograms, too much. Reach a value below 5.7. Okay. Set the main brake handle to shut off without supply position to release pressure. Okay. Pressure is dropping. To service. Okay. 4.5. Probably can buy these trains for cheap. No, probably they're like antique collector's things that you can't find anywhere. E to drink. I was gonna say, why isn't my thirst going down? Okay. If you would like to set the pressure more so precisely, set the handle, main brake handle, to release and charge position to start filling the pressure, then the shut off with supply position to stop it, okay? Turn on the VU switch to activate the locomotive control system. It's located above the entrance door to the cabin. Next step is to turn on the signalization system. What the hell? There is so goddamn much in here. Go to the engine room. Okay. Oops. Wrong direction. Signalization direction handle to the forward position. Determine the working direction of the signalization system. Wait. I passed it. Okay. So yeah, the way locomotives work and have for a long time... no, forward. There we go. Is that the engines, the diesel engines that are actually burning fuel, are not the things driving the wheels. They actually are just providing electric power for electric motors that drive the wheels. Set the signalization switch on the left panel in the cabin to the first section. Oh my gosh, there's so much! Turn on the attention control system with the EPK keys switch, okay? Press the attention control button to reset the attention control. You have to reset it every 10 minutes for the signaling to work properly. Oh, okay, okay. Making sure I'm awake, basically. The signalization system is turned on. Green light means that movement is allowed up to 60 kilometers an hour. Okay. Yellow light means you have to slow down before the next railroad signal to at least 40 kilometers an hour. Yellow and red light means you have to stop before the next railroad signal. Red light means you have to stop immediately because there's another train between you and the nearest railroad signal. White light means that the nearest railroad signal has not been detected and you have to proceed with caution. Okay. Go to the cabin in the second section of the locomotive. Okay. Was there another cabin at the other end here? OMG, it's all the same shit. If you want to drive this section, you have to turn off the locomotive and pull out the panel lock key from the control panel. There it is. In the first section and insert it into the control panel in the second section. Okay. Set the handle blocking handle to the handbrake's released position to deactivate the brake. Okay. Return to the cabin in the first section of the locomotive and do the same. We're almost ready to move, guys. Almost ready to move. Okay, turn off the handbrake. Set the selector handle, hey, this one, to the M position for driving forward. M. Locomotive is ready to drive! Set the main handle to the 1 position. Okay, that is the bottom one. Nope, 1. Okay, set to the next position to speed up. Do it slowly. Okay. If you apply too much power, the white light on the right panel will appear, and the locomotive will not be able to speed up. You have to reduce the power. Okay. The next step is to couple the marked railroad cars. Drive forward until you pass the correct railroad switch. Don't drive too fast. You'll have to brake soon. Okay. Okay, going to 5. What did yellow mean again? Slow down before the next railroad signal to at least 40 kilometers an hour. I'm going way slower than 40 kilometers an hour. I'm only going not even 10K. We'll do 5. That's my set of coal cars. Goodness. Hangover? Why do I have a hangover? Because I'm Russian. Unless they're drinking, they always have a hangover. Yeah, I'm only going 15 kilometers an hour. Which means I would reach the next mafia shop in an hour. And the bar. Okay, so there's a switch. Okay, so until I pass the switch. So there's the switch. So then this is the brake handle? Okay. There's the switch. So now, when do I brake? Set the locomotive brake handle to the brake applied position. Okay. Brake reservoir indicator on the panel shows as it is filling up. It means that the locomotive is braking. Okay. The train has stopped. Go outside and change the railroad switch setting. But I thought that was a brake, and I thought this was a brake, and I thought that was a brake. What the fuck? There we go. Go back to the cabin, set the selector handle to the MR position to drive backwards and couple the railroad cars, okay? Eh. Okay. Oh, R for reverse. There it is. Oh, right. Release the brakes. Nope, all the way. Main handle to the 1 position. There we go. Accelerate using the main handle. Okay, and how far away are my cars? 300 something meters. Okay, so we're gonna go to 6 for just a minute. Once I get down to like 250 meters, then I will turn off the acceleration. How fast am I going? Almost like 18 kilometers an hour. Okay, we're gonna turn that off. And connect the railroad cards slowly. Do not exceed the speed limit of 5 kilometers an hour. You can observe the train in inspection mode. Slow down. Game over. I hit him. Okay, that was just a minute ago. Let's do that one. Why was that the game over music? Excuse me. Okay, no, we gotta apply the brake. We gotta stop. Okay. That was a lot. All these sim games? I've only tried 2 or 3 of them now. But all these sim games are so complicated. There's so much information right up front. That was so much. Holy cow. Oh, man. Had to do, what was it, like 15 minutes of prep before we even got moving? Granted, like, I'm a total noob, but now you had to be led by the hand through all of that. We're gonna move this to blade. There we go. We'll do one more. We'll spin it one more time. Let me remove these options that I have played. Okay. One more spin. Before the sun rises. I have no idea what this is about. I don't remember this at all. It's, okay, so it looks like a little demo is my understanding. Yeah. Regoing a dying land with kindred spirits of the forest. So it's like, it's just a few minutes of proof of concept stuff for a game design class, if I remember correctly. Demo and a work in progress. When was it last updated? No, but funny. Okay. Fun little idea for a game. Nice and cozy. Yeah, it's just a little, like, game design class demo. Okay. We'll just give this a try. What's it called? Before the Sun Rises? Okay. Single player. There's a tree. It's alive. It's growing. It is wet with the dew. A dewdrop is falling. It gives rise to a thing, a being, a bipedal being with binocular vision. So it is a, what's it called? Predator. Can I use a controller? I'm going to attempt to use a controller. Okay, camera controls are not working with the controller. So I'm going to have to use mouse and keyboard. Okay. Very smooth camera, although the head wobble as you move is interesting. Space to jump, yep. This is a proof of concept thing for a game design class. Why did the light go away? Okay. Hit the number 1. All right. Yeah, I loved the tree. Okay. Enjoy your lurk, Rubinsky. Wait, 2 for water? 3 to celebrate? I don't understand what that means. Hold on, is there anything on top of... No. One of the reviews mentioned a couple small things to find that were interesting, so I'm keeping an eye out for those. So I'm made out of a dewdrop. Okay, so I can't go that way, it looks like. So up the steps we go. So can I only collect water while it has light in it, or is that building up while I'm sitting in here? It's really hard to tell whether that's moving. I kind of think it is, but then I don't. I don't think it's building up. Which doesn't make sense. Why give me a full drop if it's never going to get that high? Unless I can go through multiple puddles and get it full. Okay, I guess that's how that works. Why did the perspective change? Okay, so here's a wet spot that I need to... Okay. Okay, no more water. Nope, oops. But I can't plant any. I don't have any more water. There we go. Now I have some water. Looks like there might be some up here. Ah, crap. Okay. Erilyn! Hi, boo. What you been up to? How have you been? Hi, I love you. Erilyn, it's really late. Well, it's not that late. Game night. Yeah. No, I meant like in general in life. I haven't heard from you in a while. What you been up to? What's going on? How's your foot? It's way past your bedtime. It's like 9:30. If I remember your time zone correctly. At most, it's 9:30. Okay, this is frustrating. Life is life? Yeah, but like, tell me about it. I want to hear. You're my friend. And you go to bed at 8. Okay, so it's like 9:30. I'm glad I don't have to go to bed at 8. When do you get up, though? I guess that's the question. No? Okay, so there's no controlling your trajectory or speed in the air. Only got to have a 30-minute nap today. Only one nap. Why? Okay, why is that stuck? I understand in real life you can't, like, change your speed or direction in the air, but this is a video game. Okay, there we go. More water. Usually you have a 3 to 4 hour nap. You sound like my wife. Okay, so I have to plant flowers across all of these wet patches. And they're already wet. Except I have to go collect water in order to be able to plant the flowers. So I'm not collecting water. I'm collecting seeds? You're a sleepy person. One of the things with your illnesses. Your illnesses are jerks, by the way. Oh, okay. There's a hole in the ground. Fall into the cavern. Okay, here's some water. Then I escape the cavern. And plant more flowers. Okay. Let's love the tree. I still don't know what that number 3 control is for. Also, how do I go that other fork over there, you know? I bet there's more water to get up here. Oh no, I already got that one. Okay. Thanks for playing. Created by Aisha. I'm in the pond. Is that it? That's the whole thing? Okay. These shadows. Okay, so no, it's just the light coming out. Oh, it's a heart. That's cute. Okay, so those are basically probably just emotes for communicating with like a second player. Recently figured out that the pharmacy missed one of your meds on Tuesday, so you filled them all thinking you had them all, but it turned out the one that makes you not feel like you've been run through the pasta machine was not in there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we had to get new insurance recently, and, gosh. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Why does my nose only ever itch on stream? And, we paid the premium on, like, the 20th or something, and the coverage doesn't take effect until the 1st. And I tried calling them to get through and be like, hey, you took my money. Where's my coverage? That's not fair. Yeah, Murphy's Law. But like, you took my money. Where's my coverage? If my coverage doesn't start until September 1st, don't take my money until September 1st. Anyway. Oh, I picked up some water. Okay, I didn't realize there was more water to be had there. Okay. Do I have... No, I don't quite have the full flower meter down there, but I have the full leaves. I'll just take that. Okay. That's not right click, though. This is not right click. It's left click. It was worth trying. Add to played, remove from single player. Didn't realize until yesterday versus you got them on Tuesday. That is unfortunate. So I guess they have you running really close to running out before it gets refilled. I don't like that they do that. Like, I understand you're supposed to have a certain amount of time with the number of pills and whatnot, but like, a buffer is good for bureaucratic bullshit like this. Normally get up between 9 and 10, then have a nap after lunch and wake up around 5. So are you awake for like 6 hours out of 24? You're already out. Were you already out on Tuesday? You were basically out on Tuesday. Yeah, yeah. A buffer is important. I wish I could start an insurance company, but number one, insurance companies are just evil as, okay, Wednesday morning was your last one. Okay, so close enough. Like, you were refilling the day before you ran out. That was dumb. Not on your part, on their part. But yeah, insurance companies existing just in principle is evil. But if I had an insurance company, it would allow for a buffer for inefficient and bureaucratic nonsense like this. Because nothing's perfect. Nothing runs completely flawlessly all the time. It's a controlled substance, though, so you can't even call them until 2 days before running out. I understand why policies like that exist. But for someone who has a demonstrably chronic illness that needs this, I don't know, man. I'm sorry you feel like you've been through a pasta machine. Okay, do I want to spin the wheel one more time? Their system won't take the refill until 2 days prior. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Gosh, my nose is so itchy. I don't understand why it does this. Should I spin it one more time? It'd be nice to get that number under 40, wouldn't it? Hydrate or dihydrate. I have real actual dihydrogen monoxide, Erilyn. Be so proud of me. I also have an 11.8% barley wine aged in bourbon barrel, but, you know, I drank my water. Yeah, let's spin it one more time. Let's see what we get. A couple of weeks ago, it landed on end stream. And I should have debated it because I ended up not enjoying what I played after that. Styes. It's a I don't know if it's intentional, but it's a misspelling of sides. And I think it's like a 3D space, like gravity thing. I can't remember exactly. I'll look it up. Styes. Excuse me. It's a controlled substance, not because it makes you high, but because it enhances a high. Okay. Still kind of dumb that someone who very clearly needs it and has been taking it for a very long time doesn't have some kind of ability to have some kind of buffer. It's stupid. Okay, so what is this? Explore a surreal world full of contrasts, black and white, friends and enemies, serenity and agitation. When the time comes, what we resist will persist, and what we accept will transform, and through self-transformation we will discover the spectrum in between. That is some of the most pretentious bullshit I've ever heard. That trailer showed me nothing about how the gameplay works. I guess we'll find out. Because I'm pretty sure I saw the message that it has been installed. But yeah, let me change my category again. Laughing about the pretentious bullshit? Yeah. None of those words make sense in like common parlance. Okay, start. Hey, there's a ball. Let me grab that and lure it in. No, hey. No, where are you going? Oh, am I popping them? Oh, they're bubbles. And as I pop them, this bubble in the middle widens, and I have to click and hold it. And now what? Now I have this whole eyeball thing. And I cannot leave. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I pop the bubbles to feed the eyeball, and those are just extras because the eyeball is full? Okay, I have some more miniature eyeballs. Okay, I collect the balls to... Okay. And okay, I've got more places to use the balls. Collect all the balls is the general gist here, because I need them to open the gates and probably do other things. Okay. Okay, so left or right? Do I want to go left or right? Let's go left. Okay. Where's my cursor? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and go this way and unlock that gate. And apparently the bubbles are not ever going to end, so I don't have to worry about making sure I collect plenty. However, let's go down here and see whether there's... Okay, so there's nothing here in the middle. So how many do I need? Okay, so that's full, I guess. Where's my cursor? There it is. Okay, no. Back in there. It's very avant-garde. I don't know if it's weird, but it's avant-garde. Let's go right this time. Whoa, hey, that's a lot of balls. Boom! Okay. We inverted. Okay. Ooh, they're so fast. Am I going to be able to phase out? No. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's a path here. Okay, so we're just traveling very slowly up this path. Okay. Are they attacking me? Am I not supposed to be touched by these guys? Okay, so they're not hurting anything. Okay, so that gets rid of them. Onward we go. I hear whispering. Oh, oh, nope, nope, this way, and then up, and okay, hold on. Okay, is that a, okay. Is that an enemy, a boss thing? I don't think there's a way to lose at this game. So the more I do this, the more it gets torn, there you go, around here. Okay, I passed through. Do I want to go left or right? Let's go this way. What? I don't know what's happening. This is very avant-garde and it's supposed to be... I don't think it's saying goddammit. It's just, it's saying something that I don't get. Okay, so it's... It's not actually letting me move. What about keyboard? No, no keyboard. Oh, okay. It has captured my little circle. It's doing a little cutscene, I guess. Oh, it broke my little circle. What in the hell was that? And why is there no music here in the credits? Okay. Now what? Fong, Richard the Machon. Early playtesters. Ivan. Yeah, that's it. A lot of these are going to be really, really short demos. Okay. And now we're done. You got new headphones. Do they work? I'm just kidding. Earbuds, really, but they are so much better than the old ones. I love my wireless earbuds. Now, I did like my, around the neck wireless earbuds. Well, they're not really wireless. There were wires there. They are Raycon. Sheesh. Raycon earbuds? Raycon is no joke. Let's just look at some images here. What do they look like? Oh, but they look just like everything else. I was expecting something better looking. But I guess what matters is that they sound good. So, is it the open or the everyday that you got? Or the fitness? So are the open bone phones? Bone conduction? They are green. They are the best headphones you've ever tried. You got the everyday. Okay. What's so good about them? What do you like about them? Because until recently, I had been in the market for some new headphones, but then I got another 2 pairs of the ones that I've had for the last several years. One of which I need to return that I keep procrastinating doing, and I don't know why. The sound quality. Do you have more specific terms to use? I imagine Raycon would be good, but my understanding of Raycon is like communications devices rather than audio. Getting the signal from here to there rather than making the signal sound good. I assume they're noise canceling? You sound like somebody who wouldn't have headphones if they weren't noise canceling. They are noise canceling, and despite being earbuds, they have sound blocking. Okay. Sound blocking, noise canceling. Okay. Yeah, my, what is it? Jabra Elite Active 75Ts. Nope, take the active out. The actives are the ones I had, and then they went through the washing machine, and then they didn't work anymore. And so now I just have the Elite 75Ts. The active means they're sweatproof. Noise canceling and everything is so clear. Okay, how much? So they're like 80 bucks? That's not bad. Well, depending on... Do they have like a newer version? Okay, so is this from Raycon directly? Okay. US 64. So these are brand new and they're 80 bucks? Because my Jabras on sale at half off. Up to 40% off? That's cool. Okay, nope, that's fine. You don't need my email. Had to have a cardboard up behind your laptop to hear your computer. What does that mean? Like the speakers on your computer? So instead you're using these earbuds? But, so my Jabras were 160 new. Now that was several years ago, and then I got them on a 50% sale. So at that point they were 80. These are new and normally 80, but apparently Raycon's having a sale. Is that with this coupon? And then do I get an extra 40% on top of that? Yes, you had to put a cut open cardboard box in order to make the sound back to you. Okay. Yeah, some of the laptop speaker position design things are kind of dumb. My current laptop has them under the front, like the side closest to me. So if it's sitting on something, excuse me, rigid, it bounces off that hard surface up toward me. So that works just fine. And then I've had a laptop that had them at the back right next to the screen. And so if you had your screen angled properly, it would bounce off that and get to you pretty well. But I've seen some that had them like coming out the sides or something like that. And speaker placement is not a trivial thing, but people don't buy a laptop for sound quality or sound. I didn't mean to press that. What's the word? The ease of hearing it. People buy a laptop for the size and then the speed. And then everything else is like tertiary at best. Also somewhat water resistant. Yeah, what is the IPX rating? Not shown on the page, or at least not IPX. Where are... Okay, hold on. Active noise cancellation, perfect fit, 32 hours of battery life. IP66. Okay, so that means it is water and dust resistant level 6, which means I think that's the most resistant it can be at this point. There has been tested. Can withstand rain, snow, or even the sweatiest workouts. Listen to your favorite audio content on the go without a worry. Now, you can't go swimming with them, but obviously they stay in your ears really well and they don't hurt. Okay, so question about that. I have gigantic ear canals, especially the right one, like just absolutely huge. And it takes either giant gels or pushing them in really far in order to get a good seal and get that noise canceling and the bass, what's it called? Reaction. Do they have really big ear gels? I guess. Or do you have really small ear canals? I apparently have huge ear canals. Okay, multi-point, water resistant, IP66 rating. Okay. Indicates that the product has been tested and meets ingress protection level 6 for both solid and liquid particles. Completely dust tight and offers a satisfactory level of water tightness against splashes, sprays, or jets. It also protects against water from the ocean and powerful jets and can block out dust for 2 to 8 hours at a time. However, it's not technically waterproof. They're weatherproof is what I would call. First digit is protection against solids. Second digit is protection against liquids. Yeah. Apparently you have small ear canals because it comes with 5 sizes and you have to use the smallest. Okay. I have giant ears, man. Giant ear canals. Well, if I hadn't just bought $80 worth of earbuds that work really well for me, this would definitely be something I would look into because Raycon, I know, is a pretty good electronics brand. Okay, let me get rid of that input here. There it goes. That was a really weird little demo. But it really was just a demo. Most of these are probably going to be just demos. Never mind. The rest of these don't really seem like demos. Mutus Meteora might be? Maybe On the Brink? Banana Cowboy is just a weird one. Gabriel's Auditory Playground. There's no visual, but it's all sound. Their big brag is that they compare with name brands such as Beats, but cost way less. I appreciate that, because Beats is 100% about the name. Dre, like, I respect the heck out of Dre. I respect him as a rapper and as a talent scout and as a producer. However, selling out with Beats, cut that somewhat. I still respect the heck out of it, though. You gotta respect that hustle. But Beats, what they are now, what they've become, is lowest common denominator. And that's probably not his original vision, but he's probably not entirely in control of the intellectual property anyway. But, like, I do respect him. I guess, mostly. Now, you would be hard-pressed, very hard-pressed, to find anything that costs less to compete with Sennheiser. You just had to turn down the volume. Never been the case with your laptop, even with headphones. I'm excited for you! Except I'm being loud and that's making you have to turn down the volume. I'm gonna grab a Ho-Ho. I bought a box of Ho-Hos on Friday with a coupon. $1.99 for Hostess multi-packs. A box of 10 Ho-Hos. Ho-Hos are not quite as good as Little Debbie's Swiss rolls, but they're pretty close, and you can't beat 20 cents a piece. Good as I remember, it's been a while since I had an actual Ho-Ho, but I do prefer Little Debbie's Swiss rolls. They're better. Wait a minute, if it's like 2 hours past your bedtime, you need to go to bed. Also, it's 9 o'clock, so I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and shut it off. Need to look at the games for Thursday. Let's look at that. Will you stick around while I look at these games real quick, Marilyn? Okay, so coming up, we've got the first 3 Fallout games, which are not 1, 2, and 3. It's 1, 2, and Tactics. 3 is technically the 4th Fallout game, which I already have. And I've already tried, I think, 1 and 2. I haven't tried Tactics. Every time you have a prepackaged snack like that, you're always upset that they aren't as tasty as you remember. That's true. The little Debbies, do live up to my remembrance. I have Fallout 4 too. I think I have every Fallout game. I have these 3. I have 3. I have New Vegas. I have 4. I have 76. I believe that is all of the Fallout games, except for that free mobile one, Shelter. That, you know, I'm not going to do that money grab thing. So I have those. I played those. I'm not going to do those. But this wild card football, like, it's funny looking. Like, it's a comedic football game, but it's still football. Also, if you haven't played Fallout 4, Erlen, you ought to try it. And if you have it on PC, well, I mean, even on a console, you can get mods. I would get some of the like performance improvements or bug fixes or whatnot, but definitely play it through without like any cheats or content additions or things like that. Vanilla the first time, and then after that, definitely play it with whatever mods you want. There were these little apple pies that are shaped like pierogies that you used to love when you were in Missouri, but as an adult, when you tried them, they were not nearly as tasty. They were mostly sugar. Were they tasty cake pies? Because yeah, those are kind of disappointing. And the Hostess pies are even worse. Honestly, the best things Hostess makes now are Ding Dongs and Twinkies. You'd started it before, but you can't play that kind of game anymore. Your hands can't take... Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. Because it is fun. I've played it at least 4, maybe 5 times. I'm sorry, ads. I forgot to warn you. Now, Erlen, with Fallout and, you know, other like first-person or action-oriented games, are you playing with a controller or are you playing with mouse and keyboard? Because controller might be easier for you. Maybe. I'm not going to pretend to know what your hands feel like, but if you're playing with mouse and keyboard, it could be easier with a controller. Or vice versa, maybe. I'm pretty sure you play, what's it called? The Sims with a mouse and keyboard. A mouse, mostly, but I know you use the keyboard to interact with certain things. Anyway, this wildcard football is what we're going to be trying on Thursday. I don't expect that to last very long. You just watch other people play those kinds of games. Every once in a while, I get on a kick and I get obsessed and I play like 100, 150 hours of one of those games. You're odd, and then you enjoy watching people play games almost more than actually playing them yourself, especially now that it hurts to play them and your skill level has gone down. Yeah. That's not actually that odd, the way that you describe that, because... you know, it hurts for you to do it. So, of course, you would enjoy watching it more than playing it. Like, that's a completely logical point to have arrived at. And I'm sorry that's the case. Let's see. There's this, on the left here, I've got Thief. It's a, excuse me, first-person stealth adventure that I really want to play more of, but I've gotten distracted by other things. This one you might like. This was a free one a while back, unfortunately. No, I didn't actually. Oh, I forgot. Or did I launch it? Is it actually launching? Oh, dang it, it launched. I will keep an eye out and an ear out for games that I think you might enjoy actually playing, because they're not like... real coordination intensive. Almost all of the games on the wheel here, and where did it go? Hold on. Are free games. You're currently playing Valheim on PC. Okay, that's the like crafting type thing. It's like the Norse inspired like Animal Crossing type thing, if I remember correctly. Oh, Hacknet is on here twice. But yeah, this end stream option, it's a survival game. Okay. Make stuff, collect, and explore, but they're still fighting. Oh, what? You're fighting like... It's like animals and mythological type creatures, right? Hold on a second. Errant Knight loves Valheim. He had to chime in to say that.
Welcome, my friends, to part 1.
Punching a tree. I really liked a couple of years ago Ark Survival Evolved, the one with the dinosaurs. It's Viking Minecraft. Yeah, much prettier than Minecraft. That's true. That's the main reason I haven't gotten into Minecraft, is that it's not very pretty, which appeals to a lot of people. They like that simplicity. It's just not for me. However, that leads me to, like, the free game for this week. One of them is this Callisto Protocol. It's very pretty. It's very well put together, but God, is it intense and scary, and I couldn't handle more than like 15 minutes of it. The graphics are a little blocky, but the sunlight and ocean environmental effects are amazing. Okay. Well, I mean, anything is going to be better than literal cubes in Minecraft. Hey, Errant Knight, if you're looking for another MOBA to get addicted to, Gigantic is there. And it's free this week. The nighttime sky in Valheim is beautiful. I like the nighttime sky, especially when you mod it in Skyrim, which Errant Knight knows a lot about. Errant Knight, did you ever try, what was it called? Enderall? Because that is lore heavy. Just on its own, not compared to Minecraft. The environmental effects are very pretty. Gotcha. Pretty, but blocky. Graphics blocky, environmental pretty. Gotcha. I need a haircut. I'm gonna go get a haircut tomorrow. Can't say that you did. It's a free mod. It's actually you get it through Steam. The people and trees and monsters are a little basic. Gotcha. But Enderall is you have to have Skyrim, but you go get it for free in Steam, and it's basically a pixely, simple, okay. It's basically an entire game built on the Skyrim engine, but it's not Skyrim. It's a completely different, like, magic system and lore and background and whatever. The beginning is creepy as hell. You wake up in this house with your dad, and he's like this hunter slash butcher, and there's all of this meat. Well, actually, technically, you wake up in the field outside the house, but then you get in the house, and there's all this meat everywhere. So much meat. And you learn that there was like a fire that killed your mom and your sister and maybe your dad, and you escaped somehow, and there's some kind of like cursed child thing going on, and then you wake up again on this boat where you're stowed away with your buddy, and your buddy gets killed by the what's it called, the crew that finds you, and then you don't for whatever reason, and then you wake up again in like this temple thing. Hydrate or dehydrate. And then you meet some people, and there's a whole lot of lore there. Lots of backstory for those particular characters. Wata! Wata! Why did I do that? Anyway, yes, water. Smart water. Even though I drank all the smart water, and this is just filtered water from my fridge. But yeah, Errant Knight, I think you would like Enderall. Especially with how much Skyrim you play. Although, apparently you haven't played it much lately. Been playing all that Warframe? Or is it Warframe that you've been playing? The filter gets automatically delivered to me from Best Buy every 6 months. Which is just about the time that the fridge tells me, yeah, it's time to replace it. I have that. It's technically a smart fridge. It's internet connected, and it can tell me when it needs supplies and whatnot, and I can change the ice maker on and off and change the one section that can be fridge or freezer to one or the other. Haven't been playing much lately, but Warframe is pretty much what you do. Okay, Warframe is the thing. That was a piece of the ho-ho, by the way. Ooh, fancy. Like, it was a really expensive fridge. It ended up being like $4,000 after tax and having it delivered and installed, because I was not going to be able to fit that thing in the space where it is right now. And in fact, when we move, I am taking that thing with me because it cost $4,000, and I'm going to put that in the listing agreement when we sell the house, that the fridge is coming with us, unless you want to negotiate with me for an additional $4,000 for another fridge. The primary reasons we bought it, let me see if I can look it up. Hold on. Samsung 4-door refrigerator, water pitcher built in. Let's see if we can look this up. Smart 4-door flex is what it's called, which this is probably a newer version of it, but what has happened here? Go back. Hold on. Show me this picture. There we go. This one. Excuse me. You play almost every day, but then you have lunch and a nap, and you wake up when the boyfriend gets home, and then we chat while he makes food, and then you watch a show and eat and bed. What are you watching lately? I've been watching almost exclusively anime for at least the last 5 years. So tell me what you're watching. I want to hear about that. So, let me zoom in. Will this let me zoom? Go away. Hold on. Okay. This is very poorly letting me zoom. Okay. Now, can I zoom back out? Sheesh. Okay, no, we're just gonna have to reload the page because the Samsung site is screwing up badly. Go away. So, this top section. Okay, so when we were looking for fridges, we originally thought, okay, we want a drawer freezer. And then I tried some drawer freezers and I realized I hate this. I opened a few and I was like, man, this is terrible. I don't like this. It seems like it would be intuitive, but man, this would be hard to get stuff in and out of and organize. So then we thought, okay, our options are like top and bottom or French door. And I can't stand a French door, a full French door, where the left side is the freezer and the right side is the fridge, because it's not enough horizontal space to store, especially on the fridge side, to store everything that you need to have. So we found this. This is 2 pairs of French doors. Monk with the boyfriend and Mayfair Witches, and the one where she's obsessed with the serial killer and is like MI5, and another witch show. Obsessed with the serial killer and she's in MI5. That rings a bell, but I'm not super familiar. Did you ever watch Covert Ops? I forgot the girl's name. She's a cute little blonde thing. If someone said her name, I would know it immediately. It was on USA for a while. Monk sounds fun, but I feel like Monk would be too similar to who my brain wants to be on the inside, and I would hate him. The skinny fridge, skinny freezer is dumb. Yes, I hate it. I hate it. And so this whole top section is fridge. Love it. There's a built-in water pitcher right here on the left side of the door. Rather than having a dispenser on the outside for ice and water, taking up, all this space on the left side of the fridge and whatnot, you currently have the skinny fridge freezer. We had that in our last house, and yeah, no thanks. Anyway, so we hardly ever use ice. We very rarely use ice, but water, we use a whole bunch of. We refill water bottles all the time. We got our soda stream that we refill. We use water all the time, and having it chilled inside the fridge without having to take up a whole bunch of space with the dispenser is great, because this fits in the space of basically this water bottle in the door, horizontally anyway. And then I fit an entire gallon of milk next to that. And then we've got our SodaStream flavors up here, and then we've got our dairy, like butter and cream cheese and whatnot. Can't imagine having no ice dispenser. Okay, it's not that we don't have ice at all. We don't have an ice dispenser. The ice is down here in freezer, in the freezer section. This quarter here is always freezer. And we've got big ice and we've got small ice. And those are not dispensed, but they are automatically, what's the word? Made. We have an ice maker. There we go. That's what it is. We have ice makers, 2 of them, with the big ice and the small ice. And you can pull that out and scoop that whenever you feel like it. We just don't have a dispenser. The dispenser just steals so freaking much space. Can't stand it. And I'm so happy we got this. So this section is always freezer. And then this section can be either freezer or fridge. And so we have this as fridge also. This is where we keep like our cheese and meat and things like that. Deli meat and stuff that we're thawing, excuse me, to use to cook and whatnot. But then up here is, you know, regular fridge stuff. And in the middle here, very easily accessible, is the water filter. That gets replaced every 6 months. You love your ice dispenser. It takes up a bunch of room in the stupid skinny freezer, but you use probably 3 trays each day just on the normal. Well, that's what I'm saying is these aren't trays. This is an ice maker. So it's making its own ice whenever it gets low. And in fact, it kind of makes a little too much ice. And you just, open up the freezer, and this whole section here, or each of these halves actually, slides out. And then you just scoop out the ice that you want, which is not that much more work than using a dispenser, but way less usable space gone. Anyway, I wish I could zoom in on this without it screwing everything up. But yeah, this picture is my favorite thing about it, honestly. You would use the ice dispenser, or excuse me, the ice maker down here. Yeah, it pulls out. Each of these is a drawer that slides out, and then you scoop and then you push it back in. It's not, your grandma's ice maker where you have to like reach in and like cut up your fingers and everything and reach past all this other stuff. You hate the actual dispenser part as it's very difficult to clean, so you just open the freezer and grab your ice. Yes, no, this is better than that. However, it's expensive. But like, I'm gonna keep this fridge forever. As long as hard water doesn't kill it. Apparently the price has gone down a lot. What is the beverage center? What does that mean? Never. Go away. What is the beverage center? Oh, is that on the outside of... No? What's the beverage center? What is the beverage center? It says it's like on the left side. Oh, is that like a water dispenser on the inside of the door? But you gotta have the door open the whole time. New fridge, not in the budget until this one dies. My little water jug? No, that's, this one is the autofill water pitcher. That's what we have. This beverage dispenser looks like, assuming I can zoom in on this. No, it looks like it's got a picture. There's a picture, I mean. Maybe, is that accessible from the outside? Maybe? So it looks like, okay, so it looks like this is a 2-part door. You see that seam there? It looks like you can maybe open up the exterior and grab the pitcher. Which, yes, that would make it more expensive, but I don't think it would be worth it for me. Just open the door and grab the pitcher and close the door. Like, but this one, it looks like the pitcher is accessible from opening this outside panel, which makes sense, I guess. I don't know. Why is full depth or less expensive than counter depth? Also, sort of wish we had gotten the counter depth. How deep is counter depth? Okay. Oh, hey, there's the beverage center. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's got the pitcher, and then it's also got a dispenser, and you can access the stuff on the shelves. Come on now. From the outside. Okay, I can see how that could be handy. especially for us that have the Soda Stream. Take away from the insulation? Yes, it would, because there's that seal rather than just the solid insulation. And it's really not that, you know, great of a difference. And in fact, I can pour from a pitcher faster than any water dispenser is going to fill. Guaranteed. So, yeah, the beverage center thing. What is the family hub? Is that going to be a damn screen? A damn touch screen? Yes, it's the dang whole Samsung Android touch screen on the outside. No, thank you. The regular autofill water pitcher is what we got. And apparently it's like $1,000 less than it was. Or, well, what is that? $600 less than it was. Yeah, I guess delivery would probably bring that up over 3,000 rather than 4,000. So, yeah, I don't know. And tax. But, like, we like it. This is not an ad for Samsung in this fridge, which is we like it, and it works really well for us. It's not a drawer freezer, and it's not a complete French door fridge. It's a good middle ground, and I like it. Okay, my eyes are burning. I need to go to bed. Erilyn needs to go to bed. Errant Knight probably needs to go to bed. Rubinsky probably already went to bed. Oh, okay. All right, Erilyn. And everybody, I will see you Thursday. You need food first. Enjoy your food, whatever you're going to have from your chef boyfriend. I had Sobero beef, which may or may not be able to be eaten by you, but it's pounded ground beef, brown that, and then mix in a 1/4 cup of sake, let that boil off the alcohol for a little bit, and then a 1/4 cup of soy sauce and a 1/4 cup of mirin, and, you know, let that reduce. And there you go. It's Sunday night, so it's a cookout night. I've never been to cookout. People keep talking about this, and like, you got to know what you want before you get up there, but like, I've never been there, never seen one. Where even would be the closest cookout? See locations. Where would the closest one be? No. All the way down here in like Kentucky, Tennessee. Is this still Tennessee? No, it's Kentucky. Okay, this is Kentucky. Near Paducah. Mayfield. Oh, there's a cookout in, is this Lexington? Yes, this is Lexington. There's one in Lexington. That's probably the only one that I'm going to ever have the opportunity to go to. You know what? I bet there's one in Hattiesburg near my family. Alabama. No! The only one in Mississippi is in... Where is this? Stark Vegas, probably. Starkville. Yep. Called it. So, yeah, more than likely, the one in Lexington is the only one I'm ever going to have the opportunity to go to. Ethereal Brewing I need to go to, and Pivot Brewing. I don't remember how I heard about those. You're not in Mississippi anymore? I thought you were in Alabama. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. See locations. Oh, you're in Virginia. Oh, okay. I only see 2 in Virginia. Are we looking at the same cookout? Oh, you lived right near Hattiesburg. Hydrate or dihydrate again. You are on it tonight. Stream Elements. You lived near Hattiesburg? You know what? I think I remember you saying that, but that was a while ago, right? Like before we met? Cookout is not everywhere in Virginia. There are 2. I think. Can I look in this area? I don't know. Okay. Oh, wait, that's like DC. Well, I mean, DC is in... No, it's in Maryland. Wait, where is the border? Okay, so Virginia... Okay, so it's somewhere around here. There are cookouts in the 3 nearest towns to you. Okay, so I might not be looking at the right cookout. Hi, Lily. Lily's tail says hi. I don't know. Okay, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. I will see everybody Thursday. My eyes are really burning. For wild card football. Erilyn, enjoy your cookout. Just cookout.com. Let's pull that up and look at. Yeah, this is the one. Locations. Holy crap, why are there so many and Google doesn't know about it? Okay. There we go. Okay, so then are there any? No, there are none anywhere near Kansas. So, yeah, okay, so, yeah, what's his name? Johnny was saying there was a cookout in, okay, so that's Alabama, my bad. Hattiesburg. Yeah, Hardy Street, okay. But there's only one, okay. What is the green one versus red? Coming soon? I don't know. Okay. Loads of cookouts. Yeah, very much in the Southeast. Did they like get started in the Carolinas? Because there's a whole bunch of them there. Excuse me. Man, I wish I could live in South Carolina. I've visited a couple of times and it was pretty nice. And it's still the South, but there's still seasons and whatnot. By the way, Erlen, I'm probably going to be moving back to Indiana, maybe. We might find out in this week. Paige had an interview at a company in Terre Haute, which is right here. Which means we'd have to drive all the way from Topeka across 70 all the way to, oh, here, not up there, here. Really? Yeah. Paige lost her job and she's interviewing with a company in the town that her alma mater is in, actually. Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology is in Terre Haute, right here on 70. We used to live right here. And more than likely, it's going to be here, depending on whether they actually hire her. The next best option is in around Fort Smith. I don't remember where exactly it is. And after that, I don't know. I mean, it's not the biggest move we've made. The biggest move was from Pensacola up to Richmond here. And then the second biggest move was from Richmond all the way down here to Emporia, which you can't actually see. Anyway. Okay. I really need to go to bed. Good night. Good night, everybody. I'll see you Thursday, 7 p.m. Central. Richmond. Yes, Richmond, Indiana is closer to you. Richmond, Virginia is way closer to you. Okay, good night. I'm not shutting down my computer. I gotta stop the stream. Okay, good night. I'll see you Thursday. Rest well. Have a good week. Bye. That's not the button.